right, this is a fun effect for how you can take a logo and create kind of a sticker effect. You know, like those stickers that people put on their water bottles and stuff. So we're going to make this look a little more like a seal. So it's not that you necessarily have to turn everything into paths and outlines when all you're going to be doing is putting a shape behind it. But sometimes it acts a little bit weirdly. So I've taken this one. Notice I have text that is still text. So I can still double click and edit this text. So notice there it is. Now I'm in the middle of the group. So if you get in a group and have to get out, you may have to hit your backup button a couple times because I grouped all of this. Or of course you can ungroup it, click off of it, and then work on your individual pieces. So I have this one and this one. And for now, I'm going to leave them as they are just to kind of show you what this looks like. This is a shape. This is a shape. These are all paths, filled in paths. This is text with a warp. So this actually still needs to be finalized. Okay. So I've got these individual pieces and then I drew some little circles up here. So one of the cool effects that you can do is called an offset path. If you select all of your items, and I'm going to group them, and then I'm going to make a copy of the group. I'm just going to hold down the Alt key with my move tool going and drag just to make a copy. Because what you're going to do, you're going to end up deleting a bunch of. Okay, so I got my group here, and now we're going to use offset path. So it's object, path, and offset path. And we've used this before, and we're going to make it bigger than the objects. Okay, so see, here's the issue. It's doing it to my shapes, but it's not doing it to any of my text. And that's where you're going to run into problems. So in order to use offset, everything has to be paths. So I'm going to hit cancel. Then I got to go in here. I'm going to ungroup it again. I'm going to take my text and I'm going to create outlines. That turns it into paths. Do the same thing with this one. Create outlines, turns it into paths. And then this one needs to be expanded because it's warped. So object, expand appearance. Okay, and now it's all good. And if we press Control Y, there we go. See, it's all paths, whereas the one above it was not. These were text. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to Control Y back. And I'm going to group it all again just because I like to keep grouping and ungrouping just to be safe. Okay, so now it's all in a group again. Now I'm going to offset path. Object, path, offset path. All right, see, now it's doing this. And I know that looks really weird, but it's okay. I'm going to make it all white and we're going to merge it all together anyway, so it isn't going to matter. So I'm going to offset it, whatever you want, like your quote sticker size to be bigger. So I'm going to say 25. Okay, there. So that's going to give me a border around everything, which is all that I want here. Okay. So I hit OK, and you're just like, wow, that looks like a mess. You're right, it does. I'm just going to merge the whole thing together. Pathfind the whole thing. So what you did is you basically created a background that you're going to put your other thing on. Okay, so now let me zoom out a little so you can see what's happening. Now this is one piece, and I'm going to put it over top of my logo and then send it to the back. Arrange, send to back. Okay, arrange, send to back. I don't know why mine didn't go to back. Oh, sorry, I have this all connected. I forget that it's all one thing. I don't need any of the rest of this, so let's ungroup this. I don't need this part. Okay, we'll just, oops. Scoot it out of the way. I'll make it little and scoot it out of the way. Okay. Put that over there. Okay, so this part is the part that needs to go behind. So arrange, send to back. Okay, so there it is. That's not going to work out because I've got pink on my design and you can't see the pink parts. That's fine. In order to make kind of that bubble sticker look, you just want to center everything on top, and you can actually hit your center button and try to align the object's center. So if you have aligned to selection, but I really like to eyeball it because I'm always afraid I'll mess something up. Then I'm going to make it white. See, that's so much better already. And then a black stroke. That's it. That gives you kind of that sticker outlined